Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and I normally do not do dedicated body care review videos, but this one just deserves a full-blown video by itself because it's just so absolutely exquisite. And that is the Leaves body care fragrance that we finally have from Bath & Body Works right here, and I'm just like super jazzed about it. So the notes on this one read crisp red apple, golden nectar, and warm clove spice. So it does indeed smell just like the Leaves candle that we have from Bath & Body Works, and now it's finally in body care, which I'm super jazzed about. So let me ramble for a little bit. Little Balladeer, the OG and the queen of the candle reviewing scene, who kind of like started and popularized the format that we all know and love right now of hauling and reviewing and giving your thoughts and kind of filming the candle and your thoughts on the products. She's the one who popularized it. She's also the one who did all the test store hauls and videos and kind of popularized the test store concept as well. So much can be truly tied back and attributed to the queen of candle reviewing, which is Little Balladeer. She is no longer uploading videos on YouTube for quite some time, but much of my, I guess knowledge or mannerisms can definitely be attributed and tied back to Little Balladeer. So thank you so much for all her contributions. But I vividly remember back in 2012, she did a video where she was gushing about Leaves and how it used to be out as a body care fragrance, and she's like, let us do a petition begging Bath & Body Works for Leaves body care to come out all the way back in 2012. And so we're finally 11 years later in 2023, and we finally have Leaves body care. So I just felt like I had to kind of just to homage to Little Balladeer, give due diligence to Leaves body care, because her prayers have finally been answered 11 years later. I don't think she's even buying Bath & Body Works anymore at this point in her life, but if she is, go snag your Leaves body care, because 11 years later after your petition video, it's finally here. So I'm just like so excited about that. But she was saying, I think Leaves originally came in a trio of fragrances back in 2008 or 2009, and Leaves was the one that did the best, and so we see Leaves come out every single year all the time. It was under the Slatkin & Co name for the longest time, and of course now it's transitioned into Bath & Body Works. You can kind of find Leaves dupe fragrances out there, but I feel like Leaves still has the best like layers and nuances. The robustness of that fragrance still exists in the Bath & Body Works formula. And she was saying there was body care under like the Perfect Fall or Perfect Autumn collection or something like that, and she was saying there was body care under that collection, I guess somewhere in that 2008-2009 time frame. And so this isn't the first time Leaves has actually come out in body care, because I guess it was been out before, and that's why she was begging for it to come back out in 2012. So then now all the way in 2023 we finally have it, and it really does smell divine, awesome, and juicy, and it's excellent. I have been beyond bored with Bath & Body Works body care for the longest time, and that's why I just don't do review videos on them. I'll do like the if there's a matching candle, I'll do that, but you'll even say in many of those matching candle reviews, I'm like, this is just another run-of-the-mill generic Bath & Body Works body care fragrance, has the BBW DNA, dime a dozen, forgettable. It's pretty much like the summing up of Bath & Body Works body care fragrances in the past. They hover around the same exact type of fragrances over and over and over again, and they just slightly tweak something and put a new name and new packaging on it and call it new and push it out there, and people buy it. And if that's what works from a business standpoint, hello, that's what they're gonna do, so I can't fault them for that. But Leaves is finally like, I guess, feels unique. Even though it's an existing fragrance in the home fragrance lineup, it feels unique, but also like well baked in like a very robust and developed fragrance type of way, where there's a depth or once again a clarity or quality to the fragrance. So Leaves is absolutely excellent in body care. I just can't rave about it enough. So on to my review. I have used the shower gel 3 times. I redeemed a body care reward for it the moment it came out. And in the shower, it's absolutely divine and delicious. It smells like the most like sumptuous, decadent apple cider fragrance you could ever imagine. That smells just like the candle. You get this sort of juicy, fermented, realistic apple cider fragrance with a little bit of like that, those berry and spice clove notes in there, and that sort of like juicy nectariness running out through the fragrance. And when you use it, it just smells amazing. It smells like you're just like in the fall time and like bathing in apple cider, and it's awesome. And it's very strong when you use it in the shower. Unfortunately, the body care, the shower gel, does not have much of a dry down that you're not really going to get super fragrant experience outside of the shower, but in the shower, it's so fine and so delicious that I'm still willing to give it a glowing review. I did use the Fine Fragrance Mist in the store, and I think I just gave like 1 or 2 spritz on my arm, and I could smell it for hours afterwards, and it dries down to this like really bright, juicy, sweet apple fragrance that was quite nice with just a tinge of spiciness. The tinge of spiciness exists more when you first put it on, but during the dry down, the spice does kind of wear off, at least for my skin. But whereas most fine fragrance mists from Bath & Body Works last like maybe 30 minutes tops, like they're so watery and diluted these days that you just cannot use them as a viable fragrance experience unless you like spray like crazy all over your clothes. But with this one, I could actually smell it on my skin for hours afterwards, and it was actually quite like strong or robust, and I enjoy that. So unfortunately, the mist you cannot redeem a body care reward on because like it's $18.95 in the Friggin' Faceted collection. So I'll wait until there's some kind of try it to believe it. I think Fine Fragrance Mist Day is coming up sometime soon, and I'll try to snag it then. So Leaves, absolutely excellent. It's just kind of like, it is very much on the nose apple cider, but it's just so quintessentially fall. It's a fragrance that's nostalgic that we've all like known and loved for a very long time. So it's just like putting that all together into one package and being able to put it on your body is awesome. And I do indeed want to have the option to smell like a huge walking mug of apple cider during the fall time if I choose to do so. So that's why I kind of want the mist as well, just because I don't know, it's just so quintessentially fall and just like makes you happy, and it's just like a very juicy execution of your apple cider fragrance. And so totally over the moon. And like I normally don't care for the faceted, but this has that beautiful like green brown gradient ombre effect on it that's just so pretty that I just like totally here for the Leaves body care. So whatever hype Little Balladeer gave the Leaves body care was definitely warranted in the sense that this is truly excellent. So if you like the Leaves candle, you must at least redeem your reward on the shower gel because that's within the reward limits. And then if there's some body cream or mist day, then buy the Leaves body care then. Yeah, it's just awesome. It's just like we always get sort of the same like very fruity floral or like the warm amber like cashmere, this, that, or the other fragrance just over and over and over again. And this just kind of stands out as something so quintessentially fall. And there's a gourmand spiciness to it in the sense that it kind of smells like an apple cider, that it just, even though it's a fragrance that we know and it has been repackaged many times, as body care, it stands out as like, this is unique and awesome and juicy. That, yeah, I just can't rave enough about Leaves. It's like probably one of my favorite body care in recent times. So that's the Leaves right there. Love it. Check that out. And I think that is it for this review. Let me know your thoughts on Leaves down below. I'm so happy Little Balladeer's wish has been granted 11 years later. Don't know if she's using it, but I hope somewhere she is indeed using it quietly on her own time. So that was Leaves. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.